500 horsepower is simple. Just need to squash as much air as you can into the engine, add some fuel, explode it, it'll make the power. Simple. But it's not easy and it's not cheap. So let me take you through the steps. There are 3 groups of things that you need to get in place to make that kind of power, to make the 500 horsepower. Firstly, you have the creators. Essentially, that's the turbo. We're not talking about nitrous oxide in this video. The turbo essentially dictates how much power the car can make. The second group are the enablers, the fuel system, the exhaust system, the exhaust headers, the inlet manifold, the valves, the cams. All these items enable the potential to be seen from what the turbo could produce. And we've got a third group of items, which is the expensive group on a 2.5 in particular, where these are the engine safety items. So this is the forged engine, the pistons, the rods, the crank, the closed deck inserts, the strengthening within the engine to give it the best chance of providing that kind of power reliably. And I'll use an example, which is Alun Thomas's 2015 Impreza, which I mapped last week. Beautiful car, got a long list of modifications. You'll have to wait until the end to see whether we've made the 500. Not so fast. Before I tell you the figure that it actually made, let me go back to the specifications list. There was a couple of things on there that Alan had modified on the car that will reduce the total power that the turbo could produce. The turbo, the GT3071, is an awesome turbo. Power potential is around the 520 mark, but by having the sports cat in there, that's just going to lower that potential down a bit. Because of the extra back pressure created by the turbo, it will cause a slight restriction and reduce the power. The other thing that slightly holds it back a bit is the fact that we're running the standard ECU, albeit with the Ecotec Race ROM remap. And the standard ECU at this sort of power level, we're running about almost double what the ECU was designed to cope with. So an aftermarket ECU such as a Civex or a Link on there would work, in my opinion, better. Be better able to understand what's going on with the forged engine. The extra noise in the forged engine sometimes causes the standard ECU to have a bit of a hissy fit. So, did we make the 500? No, not quite.
You'll take that, yeah. Close. That's awesome.
497. Close. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.